Hi everyone, I'm going to talk to you today about some of my favorite books for school that I have on my bookshelf. I'm going to start with books for the younger kids because with two-year-olds, that's what I know the best. We'll move into some books for older kids and then we'll end looking at our learning palettes. So my first all-time favorite for prepping kids to go to school is Going to School. This is actually the mini version of the book. We have a larger hardcover version of the book, and it's still less than $5. So either way, you've got a great book for a small price. Going to School covers the story, and it actually happens to be about twins that are going to school for the first day. And you get to see one who's a little afraid to go. And once they get through the school day, they have some fun, and they realize that school is fun and they want to go back. Now this is one of our dual readers where it has simplified text on the top for younger kids to read and more complex text for the parents to read with them too. But either way, you'll end up with a full story. Another couple favorites of mine are our adding and subtracting slide and see books. Now these are different than our flat books because you follow a track, so you can't mess up the flaps with the younger kids. So they take simple objects and you can learn your math problems with adding and subtracting, and you can count with them. And my boys just absolutely love these. It's a great introduction to numbers. And here's our adding book. You can see how they add the different pictures in. Now this one, you might not think about with going back to school, but our What Are Germs book might be a great discussion starter on if it's okay to share some things at school and what's not okay, and definitely to keep up on washing hands throughout the day. This is one of our flap books, so you can lift the flaps to continue the story and see more pictures. And it talks about what germs are, talks about washing your hands, what not to touch, how germs spread. And in our flap series, we also have books like What is Snow? What are stars? How do I see? And like question and answers about art and science. So there's a lot of different topics that would also cover school subjects as well. Another favorite is our Big Book of Colors. And it breaks down every color, and my boys love this, the spinning color wheel. So you can interact with the book and the colors and see what matches. And then it shows you different shades and hues of each color. And then it talks about mixing. As you can see here, it's got a clear sheet. And you can see how the colors change and different shapes that they make. So this is another favorite, and we also just came out with our Big Book of Numbers. So that is one on my list that I would love to get, and hopefully we'll be able to show you soon. Some more great books for younger kids with getting ready to go to school and practicing topics are our Wipe Clean series. We have cards that they can, take on the go easily, and they come with a marker. They wipe clean with a regular paper towel, and we've got alphabet cards, and we've got a whole series of books with them as well. So we've got capital letters, 1, 2, 3, our doodles, which helps with pen control and helping with connecting dots, more pen control where they follow the lines. We have lowercase letters, grammar and punctuation, first words where they can fill in the blanks and trace the letters. And we also have other books like Words to Copy, First Math, and there's a whole starting school pack as well. And we'll take a look inside the capital letters book here. So it teaches the kids about different letters and shapes that they can follow, and it pairs them with fun pictures and lines for them to practice as well. These pages are very heavy duty as well, so they will not wreck easily. They can be used again and again and again. Another book that might not really seem like a school book would be some of our sticker books. Our sticker books are great because after you're done using them, you're still left with a story. So in here you can see that it starts talking about the rise of an age, and it starts giving you some history about pilots. So it's a great supplement for different topics that you're studying. Here we have pilots and aviators. We also have different topics like alphabet, astronauts, famous artists, museums, and many more. And each book has a sticker page either in the middle or the back, and it tells your kids what page to put them on and explains a little bit about what each item is. For students who might be a little afraid to go to school, Jonathan James and the What If Monster covers many topics that your students and children might be afraid of. Like, what if I'm not good enough? What if everybody laughs? And all these fears build up, but in the end, he learns that taking a chance might be the best way to make a best friend or to learn something new. So he puts his fears aside and ends up having a great time. When it comes to rhyming, one of my favorite sets of books is our phonics readers. Right here I have Llamas in Pajamas. These are funny, silly little books that you can read and they rhyme. They have great pictures to pair with it, and we have a whole set of them. You can buy a set, individual books, or they even have combined volumes with multiple stories in one book as well. The phonics readers also have tips in the back for parents when they're reading to their child and learning about phonics. So it will show different tips to learn our different sounds featured in each book. Now, being an art teacher, I've got several art-themed books here as well. Our complete book of art ideas is a nice big volume here. It shows us, here's the contents. It'll cover art ideas, art skills, and art projects. So anything you're looking for or needing ideas, they'll take you through the steps and show you how to do. So this is great for getting some art project ideas in it. When you're working on drawing concepts, we also have some great books that show step-by-step how to draw things. For example, How to Draw Dinosaurs. I know that's a favorite. And I'll take you through step-by-step how to make the shapes and create dinosaur pictures. We also have I Can Draw People and I Can Draw Animals. And again, these take you through how to use shapes to create the different animals. And last on our younger readers list is our Telling the Time activity book. Now we have many activity books as well, such as adding and subtracting, fractions and decimals, and measuring things. But these books are great. They take them through and teach them how to do different concepts. It gives them examples and a chance to practice. And there are also stickers in the back to help them accomplish all of these. Moving on to our older readers, we have some books that cover grammar and punctuation. And the first one we're going to take a look at is Grammar and Punctuation. This is a great little handbook. It takes them through each step of grammar, and it gives them activities to complete too to make sure they are comprehending what they are reading. It'll cover verbs, different types of words, commas, and punctuation. So it's a very nice complete book to help out with those types of things. We also have the Illustrated Grammar and Punctuation. And this one is a bit different. It is mostly information and more like a dictionary for, well, grammar and punctuation, where it'll show examples and how to use each concept. And there'll be graphs and charts, and it's, as it's in its title, it's illustrated, so it's got great pictures to go along with each one as well. Our Academy series is one of our newer ones. I have Coder Academy here with me. We also have some new ones. All of the topics covered would be architect, chef, engineer, entrepreneur, pilot, scientist, vet, astronaut, and doctor. So these are great for anyone pursuing any one of these careers or just having an interest in it. It takes your student through step by step on how to progress through each topic. And there's activities for them to complete, and once they do, they can place a sticker right there saying that they completed it, and all of those stickers are right in the back, and there's a poster as well. So it's a great way to get an introduction into the careers that they are interested in. And the last book I have for you to look at for our older students is our encyclopedias. I have the Encyclopedia of World History with me right here, but we also have many other topics, including world religions, science, ancient world and medieval world, and many more. This encyclopedia has some excellent illustrations in it, which helps to break up the text. It is organized by different region and covers a variety of many topics. And I know when I received this book, my husband picked it up right away and looked at it. He enjoys history, but, you know, thinking about him looking at a children's book, I should say quote unquote a children's book, he enjoyed it very much so as well. So it's a very inclusive book, very thick, covers lots of topics, and it's a great resource to have around when you're learning about history. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at our learning palettes. This is something that we don't always hear about and don't always cover. So we're going to take a look at this and learn how it works and what it all is. You can get a pack for your learning palette, or you can buy the packets individually. You'll get more topics covered in this big pack than you would individually. But inside, we'll open it up. You will find a palette, and you will find 5 packs of cards. Now I have the Reading Center kit for kindergarten. So this one has vowels, alphabet, beginning consonants, rhyming words, and beginning vocabulary. So these packets inside, you'll open them up. I have rhyming words right now. And inside you will find 12 different cards, and they'll have different images on them. So what you'll do is you'll take your palette and you take the protective cover off of it. And you'll match your card up. There's a hole on the bottom there. You'll place on the hole here. And then you'll take your pegs and match them. So here you see we have a cat. We're going to find the word that rhymes with cat. And they've got hen, mop, box, pig, star, rat. So the rat has a yellow circle next to it. You'll take your yellow circle and put it up here by the cat to match rat with cat. Now here you'll see gum, and you'll see how that's a circle that's not filled in. So when you're matching that one, you'll take your circle that has a hole in it and match it to the word that rhymes with gum. So I'm not going to complete all these right now, but when you're done, you can take the card and flip it over, and it'll show all of the answers. And again, you match up the hole on the bottom in the peg. And here we did cat, so you'll see that the yellow matches the yellow circle. And again, so the ones with the hole in the center, you'll see has a gap when you're matching it. So if it doesn't match, like this one here, you'll see you have the wrong answer, and your student can go back and try again. Oftentimes I've heard of these being used as games. The students think they're games to help them learn concepts, or when teachers are working one-on-one with other students, they can give these as a comprehension activity, or even at home just to help solidify a concept. These are great to use as well, and the kids think they're playing a game, which is a bonus as well. Thank you for joining me for our back to school video. We will continue with the party now, and it was wonderful having you here. If there's any questions, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them.